Live from Lakeland High School in Frisco, Texas, this is Win TV.
And good afternoon, I'm Garrett Bohannon. Today is April 29th, 2021, and you're watching Win TV Live. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Lakeland Art made it to the top 50 of the Vans Custom Culture competition. There are two categories this year, Hometown Pride and Head in the Clouds. Voting opened April 26th at 11 and runs through May 7th at 7 p.m. Every voter can vote once a day, every day, until that deadline. Lakeland Art needs as much school, Frisco, and community support as they can in order to win. The top 5 schools will win $15,000, and the top winner gets $50,000 for their art department. There are also scholarships available to the top 5 student participants. This is a reminder that May 4th and 5th will be an asynchronous day of learning for students not taking the algebra, biology, and U.S. history end-of-course exams. Assignments for those days must be completed by 11:59 or you will be marked absent. AP testing will be held May 3rd to the 17th. Be watching your school email closely for information about your AP tests, including what you need to bring and what room you will be testing in. You will receive a separate email for each exam you are taking, so please check the exam date, name, and testing location closely. Emails for exams the week of May 10th through the 17th will not be received until the week prior to those exams. And now here's Hannah Brookshire to remind students of what to bring and what not to bring to the testing rooms.
AP exams have specific requirements of what to bring and, more importantly, what not to bring.
Here is what to bring. Do bring your sharpened number 2 pencils with erasers and pens with black and dark blue ink. If you are taking an exam that allows calculators, make sure it is charged or with fresh batteries and bring a backup just in case. If you are taking the AP Physics exam, you should bring a ruler or straight edge.
The last things you'll want are a snack and a drink for your break. Now, testing rooms can get a little bit chilly, so you might want to bring a sweater or a jacket to stay warm. Now, here are all the things you should not bring.
You should not bring books, compasses, protractors, mechanical pencils, number 3 pencils, correction fluid, dictionaries, highlighters, notes, colored pencils, scratch paper, cheat sheets, or wear any clothing containing test-related material.
Now, after that long list, the most important thing not to bring is your phone and your smartwatch.
If you drive yourself, you can leave it at home or in your car. If you need to contact a ride, you should plan ahead of time to avoid having to bring your phone. Phones brought into the testing facility must be checked in with the testing administrator. Save yourself from the added stress during testing season. Gather your materials the night before so that you can make sure everything is ready for the big day. By following these guidelines, you will be prepared for your test and be able to put your best foot forward. I'm Hannah Brookshire for Win TV.
Lakeland Softball had their first playoff game last night. Kate Pisker threw 16 strikeouts in 7 innings, and Lily Acuna hit a triple and scored on a passed ball. Lakeland lost Game 1 of the series against Lovejoy 1-2, but this is not the end of their playoff journey. They will take on the Lovejoy Leopards in Game 2 at McKinney North at 6:30 p.m. Follow Lakeland Softball's Twitter for the most up-to-date details. Lakeland Baseball earned their 5th straight district championship with a win against Lebanon Trail 9-2 on Tuesday night. Stay tuned next week for details about their upcoming playoff run. The United States Supreme Court's first big student free speech case of the internet era appeared to divide justices yesterday about whether to issue a sweeping ruling bringing First Amendment laws for schools into the social media age or to settle for a much more modest decision. The case sparked after Pennsylvania 9th grader Brandy Levi posted an explicit rant to her Snapchat story after being denied a spot on the school's varsity cheerleading squad. Her post prompted a 1-year suspension from the cheerleading program and a freedom of speech debate. So we want to ask you today, should schools be able to hold students accountable for what they post on their own social media? Vote now in today's live poll. As prom quickly approaches, Student Council teamed up with Mothers Against Drunk Driving to remind students of the dangers of drinking and driving.
So this year at Lakeland, we decided to go the route of a drunk driving campaign opposed to distracted driving because both are obviously very important, but we partnered with MAD this year so Student Council can educate ourselves about drinking and driving so we can educate the rest of the school and the community. And a big part of our campaign this year is going to be the crash car that we're putting outside of the school just to emphasize that this can happen to you and this is the result of getting behind the wheel when you're intoxicated.
The application to apply to the full-time Frisco ISD virtual school is open now. Parents of students entering grades 3 to 12 who would like to participate in virtual instruction for the entirety of the 2021-22 school year are being asked to complete a form via the district's secure parent portal called the Gateway. To assist with planning and hiring for the new school, parents are encouraged to complete that form as soon as possible. The district will continue to communicate details about this new option as pending state legislation related to online learning is finalized. You can now find the planned list of course offerings within the FISD virtual school on the district's website. And now for today's COVID-19 update. Today, Lakeland High School reports a total of 2 on-campus student cases, 0 off-campus student cases, and 0 staff cases of coronavirus, bringing our total today to 2. More coronavirus updates can be found on the COVID-19 dashboard at friscoisd.org/COVID-19. And now for the results of today's live poll. And it looks like majority of students are saying no, that schools should not hold students accountable. Now, this ruling is going to set precedents that not only affects schools' freedom of speech, but also how schools can control online activity in a virtual era of learning. A ruling is expected by the justices in late June. Follow our social media for updates and to stay in touch with what's going on here at Lakeland. I'm Garrett Bohannon, and this has been Win TV Live for Thursday, April 29th. Stay healthy and forever orange and blue, and have a great day, Wolverines.